Okay, so that was my old school, and it went along to here, and this road here, from here forward, was all bush. And then when we were out of this school, they ripped down the bush, and they built all these houses here. So all of these, which were once Forrest and us party in, and then they stopped stopped building houses right here, and this is the new area. Happy Easter, friends. I'm Michael Arnold 13. It's a beautiful day. It's Sunday. A wonderful day to get out. I don't work today, and I thought today I'd make a little video of an area where I used to hang out with my gang of friends back from the ages of, I don't know, about 12 till about 18, which was about 100 years ago. So look at the view where I am, okay? Let me just put down my coffee. It would have been a beer when I was here before. I didn't know if I should include this tidbit of information, but there used to be like a boardwalk around here. It was all mostly like treated 2x4s. And some members of the posse ripped it all up. Actually, you can still see where there's the two 2x10s, the big boards, and the mesh there. But all the 2x4s that were on the ground and against the wall here were taken one evening and made a tree fort, clubhouse, ganghouse kind of thing. I won't mention any names. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but there's an N, a V, an S, and an S. That's North Van Senior Secondary School, and that closed down in about, I think, 1978. So this is the water reservoir. This cement thing holds a whole bunch of water for different parts of North Van City. And this grass right here, this is where we used to hang out. So some Fridays and Saturday nights you would see, I don't know, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 of us sitting on this grass here. So the police didn't like it, and the people who lived down there didn't like it too much. Wow, I haven't been here for a long time. What a great place to grow up though when you're a kid. Okay, and here's the other side of the water reservoir. The reason why I wanted to show this to you, sometimes we'd sleep up here. We'd sleep right here. When it was snowing and we were kids, we'd go down here. Okay, so I lived down at the end of this lane. My neighbor lived beside me. He was my best friend, and we had friends all around this area. And then we come up this lane here. This is another little part to get into the quarry and the reservoir. We used to park up here like 3 or 4 in the morning and drink like madmen, but we weren't too far from home. And back then it was kind of safe for us to drink and drive. Not anymore. Okay, so down there is that the water reservoir. So it holds lots and lots of water, and it supplies a whole bunch of people down there. And up top here is there's a granite quarry, and the granite starts here, but it goes into a big rock section down there where they used to chip away about 35, 40 years ago, but it's no longer active. So if you can see down below is the forest, and this little peak here is the highest point of the reservoir quarry. Cool little trails everywhere. So up here And all throughout this place is full of these trails that lead to nowhere, so the police could never find us. You know, we never were really doing anything wrong, but they don't like, you know, 30 kids partying. We'd have bonfires everywhere. And it's such a dense area of this part of the neighborhood that nobody could really find us anyways. Love the trails. And here's the top of the rock quarry. You can see how high we actually are. All the spots down there where we used to have fires. Here's the rock face of the quarry. They actually call it God's chair because it looks like a giant chair up there. The painting changes like every year, the graffiti, because it goes from a group of people that come up here to a group of people that come up here. It's cool though, so this is, I mean, it looks cool. So this would attract a lot of people to come up here. It's kind of in the middle of the woods. It's well, the equal distance of 4 or 5 blocks from any road, so it's secluded. But you can see still that people still party here. So every Saturday night and Sunday night, there'd be loads of people here, and the next morning there'd be lots of beer bottles. We slept up here a couple times too. And this is all part of the old granite quarry where they used to blast for granite here. If you look down here, you can see some rubble too of when they stopped blasting, all covered with moss now. Unique place. Okay, now if you can imagine, there's like anywhere from 20 to 40 people, ranging from ages, I don't know, anywhere from 15 to about 17 or 18, all carrying these big boxes of beer. And we didn't have any roads. We had these paths. We'd walk in from somebody's house. We walk from somebody's house up the street to between a house and through the woods here. But this is all like fire road now. This way they could access it with a fire truck. But we'd walk through here, all these kids, and we'd party up here super loud. We'd bring up ghetto blasters with lots of batteries, have a big fire. Then at midnight or 1 when we were really, really drunk, we drank a lot back then, we'd try to stumble and make our way out. But what adventures for a bunch of young people, that many of them. Okay, for those of my friends that are watching this, or some of the old gang that used to come up here, this is, to my best ability, the spot where we had the last fort before we grew up and started coming here and started going to bars. It's hard to see because of this trail here, but I see this piece of burnt wood here, and more than likely, because it's up here, this is probably where our fort was. So there's the highway over here. There's the new path. There was an old path that brought us in here from the street, and the granite quarry up there, and the water reservoir on the other side there. But I think like these trees, or some of the trees that were here, is where the old fort was. It's really cool though. Long time since I've been up here. And there's a little piece of burnt wood as well. There's probably a lot of beer caps down there too. So you can see the quarry up there, and you come down here and it's still rock bed. The water runs down here on rainy days, and that's kind of the end of the line. So the first part up there is the water reservoir, and where I was is the granite quarry where we used to party. You know, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I don't drink. Those days are long gone. And we all kind of survived those wild young days in this cool area, and we were a real tight gang, had a real strong camaraderie, and those memories will never go away. I'm not going to condone heavy drinking and stuff like that, but we did it. We lived through it. I just wanted to kind of go through the little walk through memory lane here. I'm going back to the street. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had a good time, and I miss making videos from time to time, so I'll try to make more. have yourself a great day from the quarry, for lack of a better word. I'm not sure the real name. Michael Arnold 13. Bye-bye.